This is the Steve Gruber Show.
Well, it sure is. I'm glad to have you here as we celebrate Teddy Roosevelt's 167th birthday. Fighting for you from the foxhole of freedom. Glad to have you on board. Who do you want in your foxhole? Here are three big things you need to know this hour. Number one, multiple suspects arrested over the weekend connected to the theft of over $100 million in jewels from the Louvre Museum in Paris. Maybe they'll recover those treasures. Number two, the CEO of Chevron, among those applauding President Trump's dramatic shift on energy and energy policies that he says is going to power America for decades to come. And number three, let's talk about the government shutdown, shall we? The government shutdown could end up being the longest in history. A lot of problems as a result. Democrats could open the government. They voted no, 12 times now, and then they voted not to pay the military, not to pay TSA, not to pay air traffic controllers. They did that at the end of last week. I mean, honestly, they can get these people paid, and they're simply refusing to. Quite a king we have here. That the minority party that does not control the House, the Senate, or the White House can shut down the government with outrageous demands. And if our demands aren't met, we're going to shut the government down. Republicans must negotiate. It's a clean, continuing resolution. Not much to negotiate here. Scott Bessent torched the Democrat-endorsed narrative that the shutdown is somehow Donald Trump's fault. He did it with some zip. Here it is.
So now it's all starting to make sense.
Now in the second longest shutdown in U.S. history, when will President Trump meet with Democrats to try to bring this shutdown to a close and get federal workers their paychecks back again, Mr. Secretary?
Well, Chris, I'm going to have to reject the premise of your question. Why does President Trump have to meet with Democrats? Democrats just need to go into the Senate and vote down.
But President Trump has said in the past it's up to the president. He's the president. No, he said that in the past. He said you have to be a leader. The president has to lead. You have to get people into a room. You have to get a deal. When's he going to do that?
Well, he is leading, and there's no deal to do with Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer is trading off his polls. What's different than when he passed the clean CR in the spring? It's his polls. You know, the whole country's being held captive to AOC's polls. But let's look at the numbers. It's 52-3. 52 Republicans have voted, I believe it's 11 times, to reopen the government. 3 Democrats have. And right here, right now, I would urge moderate Democratic senators to come across the aisle, reopen the government, because I'll tell you, we're starting to eat into muscle here. This is starting to affect travel. It's starting to affect the economy. And, you know, this is quixotic. I don't know what the purpose is. I'm not sure they do.
I'm not sure they do either. That's a fact. Interesting. Kirsten Welker, always there, ready to trumpet the Democrat position. Apparently, that's what they think is the job at NBC News. It's not, of course. It's Donald Trump's responsibility. No, it's a clean, continuing resolution to keep the government open. Democrats voting no a dozen times now, voting no to pay air traffic controllers, the TSA, the military. They want people to suffer. And they want to suffer, make that suffering last long enough for the Republicans to get blamed for it. Now, here is a man calling out the Democrats for shutting down the government. He says it's a dirty deal with the insurance industry. I don't disagree, actually. Listen.
So now it's all starting to make sense. This government shutdown ain't got nothing to do with you having health care. But it does have to do with healthcare industries about to lose billions of dollars if these ACA subsidies don't go through. You know, kickbacks. And that's the thing when it comes to the government making moves. If you want to know the reason, all you got to do is follow the money trail. And that's exactly what your boy did. Funny thing about it, there was a few companies that stand to lose the most, and these few companies donate at least 80% to the Democratic Party. Go figure. Now, by now, most of y'all should already know this is a Democrat shutdown, not a Republican. I mean, the Republicans need 60 votes to pass that clean CR. Unfortunately, they don't have 60 Republicans. So that right there lies the problem. And this is why it's very important that we get rid of lobbyist groups out of the government. Because it seems like every time Americans get screwed over, it's because of lobbyist groups standing to lose billions of dollars.
Losing piles of money. You see, the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, was never designed to take care of anybody. It was never designed to be affordable. What it was designed to do was fail. I predicted that when it was first rolled out. Remember, we have to vote for the bill to see what's in the bill. Remember that, Nancy Pelosi? Yeah. And what are Democrats doing to American families as they refuse to open the government? Well, here is an example.
Stub for an air traffic controller showing Tuesday's check will be for $0. It's why controller Jack Chris spends his days off driving DoorDash.
You're not getting a tip.
The single dad is trying to make some extra money to help cover the cost of his daughter's high school tuition.
How stressful is life right now with this shutdown?
It's been incredibly difficult. You can feel the tension, and it's heavy, and it hurts.
As the government shutdown rolls into its 25th day, Congress remains unable to make a deal.
She tipped $2 this year.
Chris says he's tapped his retirement funds and taken out a high-interest short-term loan to make sure he has the cash to weather a long shutdown.
From the standpoint of a single working dad, how is all of this impacting life at home?
That's a great question. It's hard enough just going to work. Now when you add in not getting paid, that's when you just like multiply the level of pressure.
Yeah, that's when you multiply the level of pressure. Yeah. I mean, you can hear the pain in that guy's voice. And that's what the Democrats consider leverage. American families laying awake at night. How do I pay the rent? How do I buy groceries? Now he's sending his kid to a private school. I don't take that as any sort of an issue. He's trying hard to get his kid a better education. Can't make it, right? Can't make it. Open the government, Democrats. You have the power to do that today. Today you have the power to do that. And they refuse. They absolutely refuse. I want you to be healthy. Today, if Teddy Roosevelt had taken the right vitamins, he might still be here with us. He'd be 167 years old today. TR. Died January the 6th, 1919. Probably would have been president again, except for, well, he was dead. There is that. But if you take your vitamins, you can feel better. And if you're tired of taking vitamins that don't work, Protavite is a breakthrough liquid formula designed to absorb quickly so your body actually uses it. And when we say multivitamin, we mean it. 100 nutrients, B vitamins, amino acids, zinc, plant extracts. You get daily support for energy, focus, immune health, only from Victory Nutrition International. Remember, we only endorse companies we use. Ivy went and did the research on this company, VNI. She loves it. She takes it every day, so do I. Because she loves it, I get to take it every day. And it works great. I'm not kidding you. Start your mornings with Protavite. Feel the difference. You can get 20% off right now, 20% off, VNI.life/Gruber. The promo code is Gruber, VNI.life/Gruber. Victory Nutrition International. You can get on a subscription plan, too. You don't even have to worry about it. They'll just show up. And they are just so easy. They only have 6 products. They don't have 125 products or this or that and something for everything. They have 6 products, all scientifically backed. VNI.life/Gruber. Check it out. We'll have them back on the show soon to tell you why they are so much different than everybody. 6 products, 1 mission. There it is. VNI.life/Gruber. I'll be right back.